Not what I was expecting. I'm gonna be honest. Um, Her is just. It's honestly just one of the most deepest films I've seen. It really answers a lot of intense questions when it comes to relationship, like who you are, a bunch of other things. This film just floored me from like start to finish. Did I did not like feel bored or anything like that throughout its entire 2 hour runtime. This may just I have not seen Joker yet, or Come On, Come On, or some of the other films he's in, but as it currently stands, I think this may just be Joaquin Phoenix's best performance to date. Like, his performance as Theodore just it kind of feels different from the other performances I've seen from him, like say in Signs, Beau's Afraid. Totally different from that. He also does give a really great performance in that one. But with her, it just I feel like we get to see a side of Phoenix's acting that I've never seen, and something we don't get to see much often now. And he just like completely knocked it out of the park. All of his emotions he felt were just they felt so real. And yeah. The same thing can be said for all the other actors and actresses. Scarlett Johansson, Rooney Mara, Amy Adams, Olivia Wilde, even freaking Chris Pratt. It somehow is amazing in this film. Like I don't think I don't think he's a bad actor. Like I kind of feel like the kind of like nowadays whenever he gets cast for like things because he's Chris, like say Garfield or Mario, I feel like it's a bit overhated. The dude seems like a really nice guy. But yeah, everyone here did a terrific job, and they brought the emotion to the table, and delivered it. In terms of like the directing, it's just fantastic. The way Jones just allows the moments to feel like very real, uncomfortable, and personal. That's something else. Well, okay, this is the only film I've seen so far from Spike Jonze. I'm sure he's done some other great stuff, but like, this is some very top tier directing from him. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like he hasn't made a movie since Her. I'm really waiting for like when we're gonna see his comeback or like what he has planned next. Because I want to see more movies from this guy. He just did great. You know what else is great? The writing. The writing, the gorgeous cinematography. I just love how much color and how much natural lighting there is. It looks so beautiful. Especially the purple skies that we see. Yeah, and while I don't really like AI and all, I think this showcases a very interesting presentation of AI and how, what if one got personality, or like had feelings. This honestly feels like the kind of premise you'd see in like a Pixar film, except it's taken in a more adult and realistic way, with no like wacky shenanigans or anything. This film just like it takes itself seriously, and does not. There's like no filler. Doesn't talk down. It does exactly what it needs to do. No, it does exactly what it needs. What it's supposed to do. And it's a really great premise. And I think the last thing I want to bring up is the score. The score is just, it's stuck in my head. Like the main theme, I can't get it out of my head. And don't even like mention the Moon song. That was just, oh, I love it. While I do prefer the Beep-a-doo Bee version more than the one in the film, I still really like the filmed version, and Scarlett Johansson does do a fantastic job. And like it was just such an A+, 11 out of 10 moment. I'm a sucker for moments like that. So yeah, her is just incredible. I really hope people who haven't seen it could like give it a watch someday. It's absolutely worth it. And I think they might find a personal connection with this, like for anyone who's ever been in a relationship, kind of like this. Sometimes love is tough. And that's okay.